Good morning, welcome back to the channel. Look at the sunrise, the sun is just getting up. It's middle of December, quite cold today, only 2 degrees, but we are back at the lake. I will be putting the lovely Tangiri into the water. The plan is to fish for pike today, but what I'm really excited is this little or not so little box. It just came in the other day from a Favorite. It's full of goodies. It's full of pre-production samples that I'm really excited to see, because it's been a while we've been talking about it. So the plan is to get onto a water, locate a few pike, hopefully maybe perch, catch a few fish, and unbox what's inside. I haven't really used it yet, I haven't really properly seen it yet, so unbox what's inside, and I'm really excited, and I'll tell you all about it. So let's do a bit of a testing and a bit of a fishing, get this lovely gear ready into the water, and let's go. So stick around, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't yet, and let's see what's coming up today. Okay, we're on the water, the boat is ready. So firstly, let's have a look what's in the box, and then we'll try to get a couple of fish. So the box of goodies, here you go. So there's a couple of nice rods inside, and I think there is something else as well. There's some lures. Now, so a bit of a backstory. Favorite was trying to make a big pike range of rods for a while now, and I've been actively involved with them discussing how the range would look. Unfortunately, because of the war in the Ukraine, the project that has started 2 years ago hasn't been really finished, or had to be put on pause until now, when they were able to start the project again. So the idea of the project is that it will be called 130, and within the 130 projects there will be a number of ranges that will have a pike rods, but will also have a pike lures and pike accessories. So what this is, I've been waiting for this box for 2 years. So what this is, they are first pre-production samples of a couple of the ranges. So let's just dive right in, have a look what's inside, and then we'll try to catch a couple of fish. So the first out of the box is Skyline 902 medium heavy, 1235 gram. Now this is actually a bass rod that will be released in January, so that's not for today. Another rod which doesn't look to be a pike rod is again early production Black Swan, 9 feet 8 inches, 16 to 56 grams. So this is 9.8 heavy. That's the extension of the Black Swan rods that some anglers will really look forward to, the long ones. This is 9.8 actually. This one is casting up to 56 grams. That will be absolutely perfect for beach fishing. These rods are due to be released around March. Not for now. Now we're talking. So we have two ranges. I can see right away that there are two ranges here. So there is the that's the Totem. So the Totem is the new range that was released just literally 2 months ago, and now in the Totem we have the first pre-production samples of the pike rods. Now this is 7.7, 60 up to 160 gram swim bait, totem swim bait. Okay, let's see what else is in the package. So that's another totem. What are we looking here at? Totem big bite, 120 to 240 gram. Again, similar handle, although this one was a black finish, this is all brown. Split handle, a little bit of a split handle there, an extra grip for a big lures. I've no idea whether these rods will be good or will they work. These are literally just very first samples straight out of the production. So the first testing starts today and we'll see what we can learn. Now we are getting onto a good stuff. So the next in the queue is, I see right away, that's not a totem. This is, oh, this is Black Swan. Yes. 40 up to 120 gram, 7.7, and this is a swim bait rod. The lightness of this rod, like if you follow my bass fishing, you know how mad I am about the Black Swan rod for bass fishing, and the fact that they are the lightest rods out there, and this is the lightest swim bait rod I've ever held. But just look at this handle. A bit of a carbon wrapping here, then we have a EVA duplex, then we have a bit of a carbon again. That's a really nice looking rod. That looks really nice. That is Live Target. Oh yes, we've been discussing these rods with Favorite. Live Target, you know how the Livescope fishing, live target fishing is getting so much more popular. Some people like it, some people don't, but there is no question about it that it is much more popular these days, especially across Europe and the USA, but it's also catching up here in Ireland. And this is a bespoke rod made for a Livescope fishing, short range casting, so a short rod, short handle, so you can maneuver it easily. That's the idea. Again, the carbon wrapping, EVA wrapping split, very nice reel sit. And that's a Live Target, 15 to 70 gram. So you're a kind of a lighter rod. But I think we have, is it a jerkbait or is it another Live Target now? This is another Live Target. And we're looking at Black Swan Live Target, 120 grams, sorry, and these are 6.7, so a short rod, short handle. I like the look of those. I like the look of those. I wonder how will they behave with a lures on, and hopefully with a pike on. So we'll be doing a bit of casting today. We'll do a bit of a Livescope fishing as well, just to test different things. Essentially, I'll try to test each of the rods. Now, that's a Black Swan jerk, 6.6. 40 up to 130 gram, very light again. And last, we're talking about some heavy guns now. Monster bite, 150 up to 350 gram, 8.7. Again, an extra grip above the reel sit in a carbon wrapping, and then we have the same split handle. I've no idea will they fish well or not. I really don't. I haven't even put the reel handle on it or reel on it yet, but just look at the look of these rods, and then the wrapping on the blank. Really nice. That's a long handle now. That's a long handle. Well, we'll put something heavy and we'll see what happens. So that's the rods, and that's another parcel. You stay there. What are we looking at here? How about some silicone toys for big boys? What are we looking at here? So we have a bunch of lures. So Favorite doesn't not only wants to put pike rods out into an occasion, but also pike accessories, and we'll be starting with pike lures. These are some Very sexy colors. The plastic, it's silicone. It's so, look, it's so flexible. I know you can't see the flexibility on the camera, but it is really so flexible. Some nice colors. So we have one shape. That's a different shape with a flat head. I think that will be pushing a lot of water. And then very flexible tail. And that's a bigger guy, a different head, a bit of flat, but not as curved and flat as the other one. Nice fins. Okay, so let's put reels on these bad boys, some hooks into the lures, and we'll see if we can catch anything. I like slow reels for a pike fishing, but after talking to a friend, Jarek Sekuła, I started using very fast reels for a jerkbait fishing. So that's 8.1 to 1, and it's much easier to work jerkbaits with a fast reel. And that's the last black swan in the range I have here. The live target, the light one, live target, up to 70 gram, which I'm really excited about because I love fishing a lighter rod at short range. Oh, I will like this rod. I will like this rod very much so. Small guppy is, not sure how heavy it is, but I'll check in a second. Now, no more reels to set up the totem, so I'll put them in for the moment and we'll test them later on. And let's get some lures going as well. Which ones would you guys go for? What would be your first choice? I'm really wondering. I'm not a huge believer in colors, but then again, pike can be very funny when it comes to colors. So looking at this, what would you guys go for first? What would you put on first? I have no idea which one will be the best. So leave a comment down in the comment section. Tell me what would you use first. Okay, so we'll start with this 4 and the black swan rod, and we see how we get on. But firstly, let's just do something with this mess. And let's go fishing. So the totems are in the storage at the moment. I have 5 black swans to test out. So the biggest one is with a handmade lure from Sweden or Finland. Then I have the jerkbait with the Strike Pro jerkbait. Then there is a live target with the small paddle tail from Favorite, the swim bait with the larger paddle tail, and I have a junior guppy on the other target, live target. So let's just put them to good use after all and see if we can find anything. The water is only 5 degrees and the air is about 3 degrees, so it's not gonna be easy to get them on the lures today, but sure. Oh, that's the first fish. That's the first fish on the black swan. Live target 1570. Not a big fish on the western swim. Go and grow. So the plan for today is I don't know this water, I've only fished it once ever, so the plan is to find the shoals of fish. They should be now gathered very tightly in the deeper water, because the water, as I said, is only, over here is 4.1 degrees, so it's very, very cold. So we should be seeing a bigger shoals in one place, and hopefully there are a couple of pike around. So if I find the shoals, I'll start casting the swim bait, the jerk bait and the big bite rod around the shoal. And for the moment, while I'm looking for the shoal and where I'm seeing a single pike, I'm trying to target them with the live target rods. But the couple of fish I've seen so far, they were single fish, no shoals around yet, and the fish are very, very slow to react, as you would expect in the water that's 4 degrees. Now the small one took the Western swim jerk bait, and that was the first fish on the black Swan pike rods, but I really want to put them to a better test. So let's find those shoals. At the moment I'm only seeing a single small groups, but that's not what I'm looking for. That's a second pike on the live target up to 120 gram, and that's the new lure from Favorite, just a prototype, only a small pike, but we're testing. It's about testing today. If we can catch anything, that's a bonus. Okay, let's see if we can find something a bit bigger. Thank you kindly. As you have seen, that was the second fish on the live target. Now the plan is still to find the big shoals, but I haven't found them, surprisingly, on the deep water. They're not there, and they should be there already, because the water is only 5 degrees here. In the other bay it was 4.1 degrees, so very, very cold. I expected the big shoals of a bait fish and a couple of bigger pike maybe around them, but I haven't found the shoals of a bait fish. So what I'll do is I'll keep looking for them. As I keep going, I might notice some pike on the live target, so that's how I caught the two small fish so far. But I'll finish this bay, and then after that I will go to another spot where I hope there will be a bit more bait fish, and hopefully we can find something bigger. Time to change location. With 2 hours of light left, the days are so short, but I'll change location and do some casting, and hopefully we can test out the other 3 rods, the non-live target ones. Okay, we didn't get the shoals, and we found a couple of pike outside of the shoals. Caught 2 on the live target using Livescope. Now I'm in a different location. I know there is a bait fish here. I went on to a completely different bay. I know there is a bait fish here. There usually is, so I haven't driven the boat over it. I just parked on the edge of the bay, and now I'm drifting towards the deeper hole, and I'll do a casting. I'll use the other rods. We'll see if there is anything there willing to take. I'm going to start with the swim bait, and we'll put this paddle tail on, and let's see if anything happens. Let's try the big bad boy. up to 350 gram. That lure is about 240 and I have a 15 gram on it, so about 250, 260. That's the 130 Project, and that monster bite black swan that's really nice. I enjoy casting this 250 gram lure. It goes far, it's easy to cast. I like this, the length, the handle is the right length. Okay, I like that. One more cast. That's good 40 meters there on a large lure. Nice, I like that. It would be nice to hook a big pike and make use of that extra handle there. That would be nice. Let's see that jerkbait rod. And the jerkbait up to 130 gram, 6 foot 6 inches. That was so much fun. So that was a cold day that you just watched, and I've only got the 2 pikes, but we're still testing the rod out on the water. That's another day you're watching, and we're getting some lovely fish. Well, that's the first of a day. So let's see. Let's have a look at this fish casting a big lure on the 350 monster bite rod. Let's have a look at this fish. That's a nice start. We'll let her go and we'll see if we can get a couple more. She's over 20, about 21 we think. See you next time. On the favorite black swan swim bait. Testing continues. Look at the fresh mark. Just imagine the size of the fish that tried to grab this fish. Unfortunately, always what's good that finishes too quickly. That was a lovely day on the water. Fishing wasn't easy, it was cold, but I really enjoy the day on the water today. Now, that's the job. The days are so short, but I really enjoyed today. Even though it was slow, the water temperature was as low as 3.8 degrees. So not surprising that the pike fishing on lures wasn't fired. But for me it was really about testing the rods. I'm not gonna give you any information. It will be quite some time before they're available on the market. These are just the very first pre-production samples, and I've only had a chance to test the Black Swans and not the Totem. I know right away that we will be changing a couple of things. The blanks are really good. I love the blanks. The weight is absolutely mind-blowing. The weight of the rods, they're nothing like what's on the market. They're just so lightweight that you can be using them all day long. But I know right away that there will be a couple of changes. We'll need to change a couple of things in terms of the handles, possibly guides, a couple of details. So it will be a while before they're available on the market, but I'll be testing them for the next couple of months, and we'll be making the changes after the testing is finished. Then we'll have another set of samples and they'll be hitting the market. But I'll be getting more people involved in the testing of the next round. After we get all the initial wrinkles ironed out, we'll be doing a broader testing before they release on the market. So yeah, great day. I really enjoyed myself. It was it was cold, it was slow, but it's so much better than sitting at home. So I hope you enjoyed that as well. If you did, give it a like, and I'll see you at the next one.